Hello folks, Simulation Full Nation here. Welcome back to Hot Belleron, where we continue to build up the contracting fleet. Really, we are working hard on this game safe, putting a lot of time, money and hours into our progress here, really, with the aim of getting ourselves established so when a good new map comes out that sparks or piques our interest, we can jump onto there with a really good established fleet of machines. So you join us in the combine. We're on the last of our wheat ground here. This is the big field that we next to our buildings over there. We knocked 2 fields into 1, and it seems to be going pretty well, really. We have just this little corner left. We've got 2 contracting gigs to go on to after this for harvesting, which we really want to get ahead of. And today though, we're going to probably just get the hired workers to go and get working on that, get the fleet going, because we have a new demo tractor in the yard that we're going to have a play with today. And we're looking into, you'll see we've got quite a bit of money at the moment, and the reason behind that is that we have increased our operating loan with a view to potentially upgrading or adding to the fleet, because I want to be in a position where we can continue to take on as many different contracts as possible. Now, we are predominantly a Massey farm here. We do have a Deutz, which we picked up because it was in a good position, a good value, but we're not testing either of those today. We're testing something similar. And I'm intrigued to see how it goes, really. So we'll have to get it onto a few jobs. We're going to start today by knocking down a bit of hay. Once we get this job done, the combine will get blowing down a bit, and then we'll take it on over to the other fields of these contracting fields, of which there are 2, like I say, and then we'll be able to leave the contracting drivers in charge of that, really. Leave the boys in charge of it, and they can take care of the combining, because I want to try out this new tractor on that field directly ahead of us there with a bit of mowing. Now, we've got our new mower as well. We swapped out the Cavidal mower that we had for a Cavidal and Tarp mower with the swather on the back, so that should be good. We just need to boost up our hay just a little bit there, just to have a bit more in the stocks, and then we should be good. So that's what our plan is going to be looking like today. This has not been too bad a crop of wheat, actually. We'll look to get some muck onto the ground here when we're done. Once we get this all cleared up, take the straw off it as well. There's a few patches that I've missed, actually. We need to go back and get that one over there I've just spotted. I don't know how I missed that at the time. Yeah, otherwise we're looking good. All of this has been going into the silos, because we're going to keep hold of everything for now and wait and see if we can get a better price for everything, which I'm sure we can. We just got to hold fire and see how it goes, and then we will we've got an awful lot of oat flour actually being made right now over at the grain mill, so we don't need to send anything else over there. We've got an astronomical amount there, so that will work in our favor, but we just need to we can probably steer clear of putting any more down there at the moment. You'll see in the top right corner there, contract 9 is underway with us as well. We've got one of the drivers that are over there with the Massey 8S and the cultivator on the back, putting in some good work with the big land anchor, and that should bring us in a little bit more money as well. So hopefully that's the case, and I hope that we'll be able to benefit from that as well. There's a lot of work being done there. We're starting to see quite a few seeding contracts come through, so I need to ideally get that Massey home, get the drill onto the front of it and the back of it, and then we can probably put the big Deutz that we've got, which is currently on the baler as well, so we need to get a few jobs wrapped up out of the way so we can start to get a bit more work, which is why we're kind of looking into another tractor. They're not always used at the same time, but most of them are always in doing something, and it'll be nice just to have that extra machine around the place. So that's what I'm thinking, and that's why we think they're doing it. This little Massey here is great, but it's not the biggest in the world, and plus when we start to get into spraying as well, this is going to spend quite a bit of its time stuck with a sprayer on the front and the back. So we're just going to empty into here, and that should be that. So as that's filling up there, let's have a look. So we're doing this one. We've got 31 and 36, which are both fairly decent sized fields. As you can see though, many jobs coming in there, which we really want to try and capitalize on where we can, and get some money coming in. We're in field 9 now. We're going to 31 and 36. So we're going to be coming down to these 2 fields here. So just around the corner really, but it'll give us plenty of opportunity there. All right, that's that done. Now we can we'll go and get ourselves down. We bought another trailer as well, another dually trailer, with a 19-ton body on it, which will allow us just to be able to take 2 trailers to a job and then get a little bit more mileage out of our capacity there as well. So I think that's going to be beneficial for us in the long run. What we'll probably do right now Let's knock this off here. It's likely on one a bit of a washdown before it does anything. But that's fine. And we're going to jump on over into our Massey. We can start to get a few things shuffled around at least and get ourselves ready to go. We just need to tip this trailer. The new trailer is an all jet black actually, so I'm going to see which one I prefer. Which color scheme I prefer. Maybe get this changed out or repainted, but we'll have a look. And we got a new JCB back as well. I did mention there when we moved to the Man 2 because of the lack of a towing hook and the towing hitch. I did say if that should ever change, we would be changing that out, and it has. We have a lovely Agri Pro Extra, and we're also going to be changing out all of our implements to match the JCB pack that we did preview actually on Friday just gone there. So make sure you go and check that out. Right now, we're just going to zip around here. Okay, production-wise, everything's working very well. We probably need to go around and refill with water very soon, but we're getting some great production out of these greenhouses. They are, we're just waiting to fill a trailer load up really before we take everything away. But yeah, it's good to see as always. Really, really is. Okay, that is... Let's get ourselves in here. So do let me know how everything's going with you. Which maps are you still currently cracking along with? Has anybody still stuck in with Hot Belleron? I know some people don't really like it too much, but I really still love it. And as you can see, 128 hours there, nearly 129. We are flying through. That tractor does look good. It's almost need another respray again, can you believe? But it is looking very, very good indeed. And so, whilst that's doing it, some of you may have already caught sight of what is stood behind me here. But yeah, we've got a Fendt. This is on demo. We've leased it for a day. This is a 724. Now, I'm not too sure if we'd ever need to go as high as a 724. I think this has got around 240-ish horsepower. So it's a little bit large there. We might at most maybe go 720. I don't know. But yeah, it's... I've not really used this too much in game actually, and I really want to get used to it. This is our mower on the back. We swapped out our own Cavinland mower for this one. A little bit narrower, a little bit more suiting the style that we're going for here. So that's been good. Now what we will do is, I think we'll just leave that trailer where it is. And then we'll just hook onto this one. And then hook back onto the other one as well, nice and easily. So yeah, like I say, all these implements here, we're going to swap out, make sure we get the JCB fitted implements. Just works a little bit better, really. We also have, can't quite see it from here, most of the straw that we've been making thus far, we're likely it's going to be selling straight off. So it's all stacked up. You can just see the yellow frame of the rolling trailer through the trees there. It's all stacked up there. We'll get a loader out for it whenever we can. Or a lorry out for that, but we're seeking a good buyer for it anyway, and then we'll get rid of it because we've still got a good bay full in the shed. The cattle aren't going through too much. What's that looking like? Did I nail it? Not even close. Hey, there you go. Look at that for a train. Love to see it. So yeah, let me know which one you think is better. I don't know. I mean, this is dusty, so it's probably not very fair to compare, but maybe the grey actually. I don't know. But anyway, 2 trailers now, which means that, like I say, if we've got one contract, you can, in theory, as we look at the map, you know, one field like 36 and 31 could nearly fit into 2 trailer loads, I would imagine there, so it'd be very, very close to it at least. So we can leave those there and we can just push through, and then when I'm in the combine, all I need to do is swap them over onto the different tractor and then send the tractor driver away, and we're looking good. So that is exactly what we'll be doing there. I think because the first field is just over the road there, we're going to take these straight on over, and then we can come back for the header trailer as well. And like I say, I do want to get that hay knocked out first before we do any more of the contract work. So we'll have to get on with that. And slow it down, and away we go. Oh, it knows there's 2 trailers on the back though, does ever. So later on today as well, we will be coming live with a live stream as always. I do believe we're coming around about 7 o'clock in the UK. So that should be good fun. Going to be tomorrow will be probably on Calmston, I do believe. But yeah, stay tuned to see what that one looks like. Trying this a new schedule as well for channel content, which looks like it's going to be... Oh, that wasn't plugged in. Okay. Yeah, looks like the channel content will be coming out probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So that should be pretty interesting to get into that groove. Just easier for me to rotate through and only do 4 days a week rather than anything else. From a time management standpoint, that's probably the best option for me at the moment. We're starting to see some DLC content coming through as well there, which I think is excellent actually. You know, it is just a small tractor pack, but that being said, I'm still enjoying it. I really am. It's some cool looking little machines. There's some older machines as well by the looks of things, so that should be interesting. I need to go this way. Sim, get around that corner. Nailed it. Okay. Header trailer is up here. Ooh, we're gonna go in the wrong way there. We also have an awful lot of muck that we're going to have to do a bit of a muck shift for sooner rather than later. It's either going to be, well, it's going to be spread into this field and also the our agroforestry field over there. So we'll have to get on with that. But that should be pretty cool to get that in, see how that goes. Just need to, we don't quite have enough at the moment to buy a muck spreader in terms of enough output. So we'll just keep leasing them until we don't really see the need to anymore. This, I still need to move this. I need to get into the giant's head for the shed and give that a bit of a shift around. Because it's right in my way for things like that. Now, a question I would have is a lot of people have been asking about the game save for this and if they could get it. I'd love to know if you how many of you out there who still watch this series would like to get the hands on the game save really. I am actually thinking of toying with the idea of I'm actually thinking of having a bit of an investigation to see how the FPS drops if I was to put a hedge around all of the fields in the on the map there. So that's something that I might look to do in a separate game save and just see how performance is affected. But do let me know if you think that would be something you'd be intrigued by and you'd want to jump onto and have a bash with. But I think it could be pretty cool. Easy, does it? There you go. Alright, that's all lowered down. This is gonna have to get a heck of a paint job in the when we get over harvest there. One thing I wish it would this would do when you lock the header on would be to fold in the dividers there. That would be the last missing piece for me. Still, it doesn't want to do that, but that's fine. Fold the bin lids in. Looks like it's doing it. Wonderful stuff. All right. And we'll go and get ourselves over here. So I'm going to get this all set up. We'll get the drivers ready to go with this as well. And then, if I can actually get out of here, let's put a bit of a shunt in. There you go. Nailed it. We'll just go this way, I think. And then, yeah, it's off with a bit of mowing. So we'll see you once we get this all set up and the guys away combining. So, all right then. The 724 and our new Tarp needs to get a bit of action. We've only got this for a couple of days. So we'll have to see how we go. I don't know. Part of me wants to go all Fendt. Part of me has another idea for a Fendt fleet. But I do like a good Massey fleet. So we'll have to see. But know, a lot of similarities. It is Agco at the end of the day, so we'll see. But yeah, lovely. This is all very, very exciting. A lot happening on that armrest there, that's for sure. But yeah, we'll see how we get on with it anyway. Have a bit of a smash around, knock some hay down for a start point. We'll maybe even see, I don't know if this is going to be a little bit too low on power for the combination drill. I have a feeling it probably will be. But you know, we'll have a look see anyway. Mower folds up. It's a slight bit narrower than the other. We had a 4-meter convertible mower. This is, I think, 3.5, but it's a little bit narrower anyway. And we've got an auto swatter on the back there should we need it. Today, because we're going to be throwing this around for hay anyway, I'm not too concerned about that. But what I do want to do is get this knocked down, let it start to dry out a little bit, and then we should be good. So we'll give it a start up there. Looks like we are nearly done with the field work as well at 9, so that's good. Whichever map we do go to, when we do find one, it has to have plenty of fields and plenty of contracting opportunities there. That's going to be very important for us, so I'll be keeping an eye on the right map. I've got a few ideas. I'm just waiting to see how they're pushing along through and processing through the Giants testing. So we'll have to wait and see what that looks like. Let me know if you have any ideas or recommendations. I'm always interested and intrigued to have a look at those. Just get a little bit bumpy around this end if memory serves. Yeah, this is nice. Does look rather nice from the outside there as well. I do love the new color of Fendt that they've gone to choose. That's for sure. Really does look quite striking. But yeah, we're gonna get this knocked down and then we'll get this all baled up. And that's gonna be the hay for the rest of the cattle. I desperately want to get more cows at the moment there as well. We're just confined to the limits of that cattle shed. So I would love to. I feel like there might be a bit of a yard change up coming soon because I'm going to take out some trees in the middle of the yard there, which are just really getting in the way. So we'll see. Maybe as part of that, they might see a little bit of a change up as well. But we will figure that one out. For now, though, we're just going to keep rocking through with this, really, and get this working. You'll see plenty more of the Fendt. We'll get another couple of bits of jobs done with it. But for now, we're just going to keep cruising through and get this hay knocked down, really. So if you think we should keep the Fendt, let us know down below. If you think we should change it for something else, let me know what else that should be as well. We'll certainly have a bit of a blast with a demo. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. I've been Simulation for the Nation. With this is us really pushing ahead, trying to build up our contract and fleet here on Hot Belleron, and we shall see you all in the next one. Catch you later.